linear equations in two variables. By now you already know what is a linear equation in two variables. We are not going to learn anything new in this exercise. The only difference is we have word problems over here. Equations are not given to us. We have to first frame the equations, and once we do that, then we have to solve them. By now you already know how to solve linear equations in two variables by different methods. You can use any method to solve the linear equations. What we are attempting to learn here is how to frame equations. Let us try to understand the basic over here. The question that will be given to you will have two conditions. From these two conditions, you are going to frame two equations. And after you have framed the two equations, you are going to solve them by any method possible that you can think of. Let us go to the first question over here. Two numbers differ by 3. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. Find the numbers. So what we are asked over here is to find the two numbers which will satisfy the given two conditions. Let us see what these two conditions are. Two numbers differ by 3. The highlighted part here gives us the first condition. And what is it? Two numbers differ by 3. That will be our first condition. From that we are going to frame the first equation. The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. That gives us condition 2. From this we'll be framing the second equation. What is asked after that is find the two numbers. We'll consider the two numbers as x and y. Now, whenever you are asked to consider the two numbers, it is possible that you say that the two numbers are x and y. Let the two numbers be x and y. But the better option will be to consider the greater number and the smaller number as x and y. So instead of just saying let the two numbers be x and y, we will say let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. So what we'll write? Let the greater number. Instead of only saying let the two numbers be x and y, we'll say let the greater number be x and the smaller number be y. So what we have? The two numbers as x and y. Greater number as x and the smaller number as y. Now going to the first condition that we have. If you remember the first condition, two numbers differ by 3. So what is the condition? That the difference between the two numbers is 3. That means if we subtract the smaller number from the greater number, the answer is 3. Who is the greater number? X. Smaller number? Y. So what is our condition here? By condition 1, x minus y equal to 3. This gives us our equation 1. X minus y equal to 3. So we have framed The first equation from the first condition. Once again, what was the condition? Two numbers differ by 3. The difference between the two numbers is 3. What it means? It means that if you subtract the smaller number, which is y, from the greater number, which is x, the answer is 3. So difference of two numbers, x minus y, is 3. That is equal to 3. Moving on to the second condition. By condition second, what was the second condition? The sum of twice the smaller number and thrice the greater number is 19. The sum means addition. So addition of twice the smaller number, which is the smaller number? Y. So that is 2y plus sum of, that is addition of, plus thrice the greater number, that is 3x, is that is equal to how much? 19. That gives us equation number 2. 2y plus 3x equal to 19. Now if you look at the second equation, we have 2y plus 3x equal to 19. In this case, it is better if we arrange it, where we take x first and y next. It will be helpful. There is no problem in writing the equation in this format also, but it is better if we arrange it. So we'll arrange this equation. So we'll write this equation as 3x plus 2y equal to 19. We will mark this as equation number 2. Instead of 2y plus 3x equal to 19, we have written the same equation as 3x plus 2y equal to 19 by just arranging the terms. We will mark this equation as equation number 2. So now we have equation 1, which is x minus y equal to 3, and equation 2, which is 3x plus 2y equal to 19. We can use any method. You can use elimination method, you can use Cramer's rule, whichever method you want, you can use and solve these two equations. Let us use elimination method here. So we have x minus y equal to 3, equation 1, 3x plus 2y equal to 19, equation 2. To eliminate, we have to make the coefficient of any one term, either for x or y, same in both the equations. We'll make y equal, the coefficient of y equal in both the equations. So for doing that, we'll multiply equation 1 by 2. So multiplying equation 1 by 2, we get. So what was equation 1? X minus y equal to 3. If I multiply that equation by 2, I will get 2x minus 2y equal to 6. This will give me a new equation. We'll number it as equation number 3. So now in equation 2 and 3, we have the coefficient of y as 2. To eliminate y, we will add the two equations. You all know this method. We have already done this before. So adding equation 2 and 3. We get equation 2, we have 3x plus 2y equal to 19. Equation 3, we have 2x minus 2y equal to 6. Adding the two equations, we get 5x, 2y minus 2y will cancel each other, equal to 25. Therefore, x is equal to 5. The next step is substitute. Substituting x equal to 5 in equation. We can do it in equation 1, 2 or 3 as we wish. So we'll substitute it in equation 1. We get, so what was equation 1? X minus y equal to 3. That means 5 minus y, because x is 5, 5 minus y equal to 3. Therefore, minus y equal to 3 minus 5. Therefore, minus y equal to minus 2. Therefore, y is equal to 2. So what we have done here? We have solved the two equations and we got the value of x as 5 and y as 2. Finally, we will write the answer in the form of a statement. In word problems, we always write the answer in the form of statements. So we'll write the answer here in the form of statement. So we'll say, therefore, the two numbers are 3 and 2 respectively. Sorry, the two numbers are 5 and 2. If you remember, the value of x we have got was 5. So x is 5 and y is 2. Therefore, the two numbers are 5 and 2 respectively. Moving on to the second question, which is complete the following. Now here, if you look at it, we have the first box which says I am a rectangle. So what we have here is a rectangle. And what is asked is to find the values of x and y. And after finding the values of x and y, you are asked to find the perimeter and area of the given rectangle. Now before we proceed with this particular sum here, we should first take into note the properties of a rectangle. A very simple case. We know that in a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So if you look at the sides of the rectangle that we have, one side of the rectangle is given to us as 2x plus y plus 8. The side opposite to this side is given by 4x minus y. Now using the property of a rectangle which states that opposite sides are equal or congruent, we can say that 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. Arranging this equation, we will get our first equation. Going to the other two sides, we have one side as 2y and opposite to that we have another side as x plus 4. These two sides are also equal, which implies that 2y is equal to x plus 4. Again, arranging the given equation, we will get the second equation. And solving the two equations simultaneously, we will get the value of x and y. After finding the value of x and y, we can find the value of all the sides of this rectangle. Then by using the formula to find perimeter and area of the rectangle, which I hope you still remember, you will be able to find the perimeter and area of the given rectangle. I won't be solving the entire question for you. We'll just frame the two equations. Then you will solve the two equations on your own. and then you will proceed to find the perimeter and area of the given rectangle. So by the property of a rectangle, opposite sides are congruent. That means by condition 1, we can say 2x plus y plus 8 is equal to 4x minus y. Arranging it, we get 2x minus 4x plus y equal to minus 8. Simplifying it further, we get minus 2x plus 2y equal to minus 8. Further, we can write this equation as 2x minus 2y equal to 8 by multiplying the given equation by minus 1. And then we can reduce the given equation by dividing it by 2. If I divide the given equation by 2, I will get x minus y equal to 4. That will give us our equation number 1. Similarly, from the second condition, by condition 2, the other two sides are also equal. By the property that opposite sides of a rectangle are congruent, so we have 2y which is equal to x plus 4. Again, arranging it, we get minus x plus 2y equal to 4. To remove the negative sign from the first term, we will multiply the given equation by minus 1 and we get x minus 2y equal to minus 4, which gives us the second equation. So now we have equation 1 and equation 2. You can solve the given two equations simultaneously on your own using any method that you have so far studied. Solving it, you will get x and y. Then you can use the formula for area of a perimeter and area of a rectangle to find the desired answers. Now we know the formula for perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle is given by 2 bracket length plus breadth. Or you can add all the 4 sides and get the answer for this. Similarly, area of a rectangle is given by the formula length multiplied by breadth. Using these formulas, you can find the desired answer, that is perimeter and area of the rectangle. Let me remind you once again, I have just framed the two equations, but how to solve the two equations is up to you. You will take a break here, you will pause the video. You will find the value of x and y by solving the two equations that we have on board here. And after you will complete that, you will find perimeter and area by using the formula perimeter is equal to 2 bracket L plus B, and area of the rectangle is given by the formula length into breadth. So pause the video here. Welcome back. Sum number 3 that we have here. Again, let me remind you, I will be helping you to frame the equations. But by now, you should know how to solve the given two equations on your own. So I'll just be helping you with the sum here. Let us try to understand the question first. Let me read it out for you. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. If we double the age of the father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. find their present ages. So what we are asked here is to find the present ages of father and son. So we'll consider that the ages of father and son here are x and y respectively. That is, let the age of father be x and let the age of son be y years. Then we have two conditions over here. The first condition, the sum of the father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. That is our condition number 1. The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. Now what we have done? We have considered that father's age is x and son's age is y. So what it says? The sum, addition. The addition of the age of father, that is x, and twice the age of son, that will become 2y, because age of son is y, twice the age will be 2y. So x plus 2y is 70. Once again, how we got it? The sum. What do you mean by sum? Addition. Addition of what? Two things. Which two things? Father's age, which is x, and twice the age of son, so 2y. So x plus 2y is 70. That will be our first condition. The second condition here is, if we double the age of the father and add it to the age of his son, the sum is 95. So what is our second condition? If we double the age of the father, that means 2x, and add it, so plus the age of his son. What is the age of the son? Y. So 2x plus y, the answer is 95 now. So that will be our second condition. We'll be getting the second equation from here. And then we'll simplify and we'll find their present ages. Let us frame the equations here. So what we are going to do? First of all, we'll consider the age of father and son. So we'll say, let the present age of father be x years and present age of son be y years. Then we come to our first condition. By condition 1, what is the first condition that we have? The sum of father's age and twice the age of his son is 70. The sum of father's age x, sum, that is addition, plus twice the age of his son. Age of the son is y, twice that age will become 2y. So x plus 2y, this sum is 70. That gives us equation number 1. Moving to the second condition. What we have? If we double the age of the father, so that will make it 2x, and add it to the present age of his son, so that is plus y. Age of the son is y. The total, the addition is 95. This will give us equation number 2. So from the first condition, we have framed the first equation. From the second condition, we have framed the second equation. How to solve it? You know the methods. So you'll pause your video here. You will solve the two equations on your own. Find the value of x and y. And once you get them, you will have to write your answer in the form of a statement. As, for example, In this case, you are going to get the answer of x and y as 40 and 15 respectively. So you will write your answer in the form of a statement as, therefore, father's age is 40 years and the son's present age is 15 years. Take note that you have to write the answer in the form of a statement, and you should also make use of the appropriate units along with it. So you will not be writing it as 40 and 15, but you will be writing it as 40 years. Father's age is 40 years and son's age is 15 years. We have completed half of exercise 1.5 here. The remaining 3 questions will be attempting in the next lecture. In the meantime, you practice these 3 sums again on your own. Try to understand how it works, and we'll see you in the next lecture. Thank you.